Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do something very different today than usual. We're going to be playing some Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds between me and the viewers. It's going to be a fun match. We're going to do a 4v4 versus the AI on hard. The AI in this game is very good. On hard, I think they're a pretty accurate representation of a decently skilled player, so this should be quite the challenge. Of course, me and a bunch of my viewers, we're all pretty rusty at this game, or we haven't played it. In my case, I haven't played this game really in about 6 years, so while I was very good at this game at one point, I can still tell you a lot about the game. I know a lot about the game from a knowledge perspective, but my execution is still very lacking. You guys want me to play as the Republic, so I'll be doing that this game. There are 8 civilizations, and yeah, if you're a fan of, Age of Empires 2, then you will definitely love this game. Because the nice part about this game is that it was made from the exact same game engine as Age of Empires 2 was. The economic aspect of the game is also, almost nearly identical, so you should be able to just, jump straight into the game without too much difficulties if you're coming from an Age of Empires 2 background. However, the game is just different enough. The buildings are very different. The way military units work are very different. Almost none of the military buildings and units are the same. It's enough to keep things really fresh, and if you like Age of Empires 2, you'll love this game. I really recommend you check it out. This is a great game, and throughout this video I'm going to be trying to explain to you guys what makes this game so bloody cool. Well, those are probably ones. I need to get the rest of these nerfs. If you're looking for instructions on how to download and install this game, then what you need to do is just hop on over to the video description. Watching on YouTube, you just scroll down a little bit, you should be able to find that. And if you are watching it live on Twitch, then I'm sure one of my mods will post the download and install instructions for you guys. So, alright, now I got some nerfs. Be able to eat all of those guys. Nerfs are basically sheep, but this game is a lot faster than Age of Empires 2, which you'll definitely notice. This means that, you can even die in Age 1 if you're not careful, and I think that makes it a lot more interesting as a game to watch. So, after watching a couple of my Galactic Battlegrounds videos, let me know, guys, if you, would be interested in seeing more of this game and maybe even seeing me host a tournament someday. That could be fun, as something on the side, something to keep things fresh and interesting. It's a crazy take on Aoe2. These nerfs here, which are one of the game's many versions of sheep, actually have double the amount of food. They have 200. The Republic are a very cool civ. I think their biggest gimmick, basically, is that they have this unique technology. It's called, I'm gonna mispronounce it. It's something cloners. And what this does is it makes your troop center units produce, nearly instantly. So, I guess you could say they're like the Goths. If you came from an Age of Empires 2 background. What makes this game so, devastating from an early game standpoint is that the two types of military units that you have 2 military units in the Dark Age instead of just 1. You've got the Trooper Recruit and the Mounted Trooper from the Troop Center. These units are very cheap compared to a militia. Very cheap, and Mounted Trooper is very good against buildings, mechs, heavy weapons, walls, extremely good against walls. And then the Trooper is just a very powerful, cheap unit that doesn't cost any gold. It's actually a trash unit, right off the bat. All these units produce very quickly, and, Mounted Trooper Rush can be game if you're not careful, definitely. I'd say the Mounted Trooper is probably my favorite unit in this game. It's very cool. The Republic are definitely one of the stronger civs in this game, I think, although I do think this game is very well balanced. They get this thing where their houses are worth an additional 1 population, which does add up, definitely saves a lot of resources. The Republic has good troopers, but they produce really quickly, but they're not the strongest in the game. They're just some that just civs that get better troop center units. They have, better houses than people, and they have very good Jedi, very good flying units, a decent mech line. They're pretty well-rounded. They're very good civ. So yeah, their troops not that good, but they can be produced really quickly, so kind of like the Goths. Sorry if I'm not talking as much in this match as I am in the others. My voice is kind of dead after talking for 6,000 hours, but I will try to keep the entertainment rolling. I was talking about this in the last match before it, you know, obviously the game had to crash, right? After I had a pretty good opening, I had a very fast tech level 3. I was doing really, really well. Of course, the game crashed. It's gonna go for a fighter rush, so I'll talk kind of briefly a bit about strategies. Someone in the chat, Wasted, wants to know how to download this. Perhaps one of the mods can post the instructions for me. That would be swell. Build a mill right here. They call it a food processing center because it's right next to all these delicious animals. We're playing on Savannah, which is like a variation of the map. Yucatan in the original Aoe2. It's just Yucatan, but much cooler. I mean, there's no annoying river, which is pretty swell.
Standing by.
Pretty swell. I stole a bunch of nerfs from one of the bots, so I would like to put all of those in my animal nurseries. Dewbacks, the thing that I'm shooting at right now, is kind of like a boar. There are a ton of different types of, you know, animals in this game, including like herdable and huntable animals. But you will have to just, you know, get the hang of it as you play more of the game. Some animals behave like boar, some behave like deer. The stream is double nostalgia. I know, right? Sick, man. You don't have that link? Do you guys really not have that link? Oh, you guys failed me. It's literally only Robo. Mods, what are you doing? Alright, I'll post the link in a few minutes when I start. When I get the chance, when I click up to the next stage, I think I'm gonna go for fast level 3. See how that goes. At the ready, General. This game has badass sound effects. Seriously, sound effects in this game are awesome. I'll make a bunch of air units this game, because you guys said you wanted to see me do some air units, so I'll do that. Actually, no, that's not true, Eyewitness Chicken. No, not all civs have a weakness. I mean, they don't literally have a weakness. Some civs in this game do have a weakness, like they gather carbon slower. Trade Federation gathers carbon slower. Some civilizations, like the Confederacy, their air units cost more and create slower. But no, not every civ technically has a literal weakness. They do, but they're not like listed. Like they don't have like a penalty. Every civ though does have a bunch of strength. It's more than one strength, and they all have a bunch of unique units, more than one, and they also all have a bunch of different unique technologies. This game plays really differently per civ, like compared to Aoe2, really different. And that's what's so cool. You're totally raising the kappa per minute, talking about irrelevant stuff. That's what I like to see, mods. Good stuff. I want another animal nursery actually, because I've got these 4 nerfs. Going for an... Okay, so if you put your nerfs inside an animal nursery, they will generate food for you infinitely, and yes, this works with all of your herdable animals, so in this case we're getting 78 food per minute. It's pretty snazzy, and you can upgrade that with technologies, of course, so as you advance through the ages, that becomes more and more efficient. Now, obviously in the early game, not having, you know, not actually eating the nerfs is really bad. It's much more efficient to actually eat the nerfs than it is to put them in the animal nursery early game. However, in the late game, it's great, because you're getting a huge, constant, renewable source of food. I mean, it's a huge source of food. Looks like we lost our scout, by the way. And they don't take up population. It's really, really good. Yeah, I'd say that's a good general rule will work for ice cream. Be able to figure out what things are near and low. But, you know, obviously the Flumpa set's kind of like a boar-style animal where you can shoot it and lure it, but it has less food and has a lot less HP, so it's like a weaker boar. And then we've got our, you know, super deer, the Famba over there, the big brown thing that I'm using. So we just build a spaceport and a mech factory, which is usually what you're going to use when you advance to the next stage. I mean, it varies. Build a mech factory, Jedi temple, mech factory, war center. Doesn't really matter. I'm going for fast tech level 3. All kind of matters. No point in getting the war center out there right now. I'm going for the spaceport because I like to be a little bit more boomy. And I don't need a war center, which is like the blacksmith, which upgrades all my units. I don't need that building right now because I'm going to try and go for some air units to defend my team. I don't want to kill the AI like instantly by going, you know, super ham on them with like an all-in air fighter rush, which you do see online. More like it's going to be defensive. I'm going to be trying to defend my team with some fighters. Now, one thing that's different about this game compared to Aoe2, this is a very substantial one. Can I make an Aoe2 hotkey tutorial? Maybe Lamborghini. I feel like really just kind of have to set up the hotkeys to meet your specific needs. I mean, my hotkeys are terrible. I use the default hotkeys from, you know, the 90s, right? The terrible, they make no sense. It's like some guy just had a stroke and it's just, I don't know, or just some guy, some underpaid college intern was just like, fuck, when are we gonna make the hotkey setup for this game? I'm just gonna rub my face all over the keyboard. Yeah, that's basically what the hotkey setup is. I use that one just because of muscle memory. I've been using that specific hotkey setup for years, and frankly, I can't use anything else because I'm just not used to it. I'd say the most important hotkeys are definitely the one that goes to your town center, so H and then C to create villager, which your villager hotkey might be A. I do own Gauntlet Dark Lake. What the fuck? This is why we play single player, boys. One of the guys here did not actually install the game correctly. He did not follow my instructions. Well, consider me butthurt. I'm gonna try and restore this game. I'm gonna try and restore it. We're gonna restore it. One of these guys did not actually. Yeah, one of you did not actually follow my install instructions. So when we're done, reinstall your games. One of you didn't follow the instructions, which I will coincidentally paste in the chat right now. Oh, Robo's back now. That's convenient. Alright, I'm gonna try and restore this, which apparently I can't. Why can't? Okay, there we go. Transferring now. Alright, let's do this, let's do this. Let's restore this game. I don't want it to crash again. I know, Condrictus, so it's you. Alright, sorry about a little bit of a frame rate drop there, but I obviously had to transfer the files. But yes, okay. So, Condrictus it's his fault. Damn it, Condrictus. He screwed up something with his installation. He might have a legit copy of the game, but yeah. Okay, Condrictus. Uninstall a game after this. Follow my instructions. That way this won't happen. Okay, let's get back in this game. We'll talk a little bit about strategies while we're doing this.
I grow tired of asking. Nice show of force, Commander.
Go, go, go! Talk a bit about strategies. So, yeah, you can rush people in Tech Level 1 with your Trooper Recruits and your Mounted Troopers. If you're gonna go for the Trooper Recruits, usually you will build a forward troop center, usually for that. But you can definitely walk them there. Mounted Troopers are very powerful Tech Level 1 strat. Hello, Super Ice Free. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. So let me just swap this. Bam. Oh, yeah. So you can rush people in Tech Level 1, definitely. Back in this, that's what I like to see. Yeah, I'll have those animals. You can rush people in Tech Level 1. You can also, in Tech Level 2, Troopers are just great. I mean, I can show you what the Troop Center looks like in a moment. I'll just build one. I mean, you normally don't want to, in this case, because I'm going for, again, air units, but yeah. Move these carbon collectors to go build me an airbase. Coming! Show you what the troop center is like. See all the basic units. You can, go for more trooper rushes in Tech Level 2, definitely, and continue where you left off. One other thing that is viable, definitely, is the Jedi Padawan rush. I mean, if you look at the access to buildings, you've got this Jedi Temple, quite snazzy. So you can go build a Jedi Temple, go for a Padawan rush, very expensive, but they're definitely very powerful. And then, in Tech Level 3, you'll see players go for, like, a fast Tech Level 3 if they're in the middle of their team. Like me, I'm pocket position, right? This means I'm surrounded by my teammates, and, Condrictus is our flank. He is next to an enemy. So if you're in the pocket, you usually want to go for, like, a fast Tech Level 3, and then you'll either want to go into usually, like, air units, like, right now I got an air base and making fighters, or you want to go for, like, strike mechs, make a mech factory, make some strike mechs. So here you can see the trooper units. Very cheap, you may have noticed. Now, air units cannot actually be hits from most ground units besides things that, like, say, anti-air, blah, blah, blah. On my way, buddy. So I'm gonna need some anti-air units for that. Troopers are interesting. Really, anything from the troop center is interesting, because they all suck as units. Like, they hit really hard, but they all die in one hit. And the gimmick with troopers is that, you know, they take up they're very pop inefficient because they die really quickly, but they're really cheap to create. So you can make a lot of them, but your army will die really quickly to a much smaller sized army from someone else. This game might seem ridiculous, but it is very well balanced, actually. Get a lot of pleasure out of playing this game. Fighters here, really good against workers, great for raiding, weak to anti-air troopers from the troop center, anti-air mobiles, other fighters, etc. They die really fast, they're pretty expensive. This game's cartography equivalent necrolam is called HoloNet Transceiver, which you get from the spaceport. And yeah, strike mechs are just a straight-up counter to troopers, so that's what they're for.
Ready, sir.
This game's got awesome sound effects, by the way. Seriously, it does. Can't help but notice that Lombard has actually walled me off. Jerk. I see how it is. Lombard doesn't trust me. I will keep you safe, Lombard. Don't worry. Strike mechs are countered by the grenade trooper from the troop center. Again, you get all of these in tech level 2. And they're also countered by mech destroyers, which you get in tech level 3. Now, I think this guy is basically safe, so I can pull my fighters out. Not a huge deal. I will send my fighters where they are needed. See, we got a tiny bit of a light wall here from Sir Jaime Lannister. I like it, I like it. Light walls kind of suck, though. Really, this game is just so fast as a game, because if you... I mean, your walls will just get positively demolished by mounted troopers in the early game. Arena's not very safe in this game. They have an arena equivalent map. This game is like basically all the same random maps. Again, it looks similar but plays differently. And in this game's equivalent of arena, you can actually die in tech level 2, and even you can lose your walls in tech level 1 to mounted troopers if you're not ready. You're gonna make a couple troopers. See how that goes. This game's like Kingdom Hearts. Huh. Don't see it. Get him, Mr. Fighters!
Your orders, General. Sir.
Dude, okay, the Republic have the best voices.
Your orders, General. Clone trooper standing by. Clone trooper reporting, General. Your orders, General. Sir. Clone trooper reporting, General. Good guys wear white.
Good guys wear white. There was the voice line I was looking for. That one's great. Let's get some mechs and show you guys some other stuff. So yeah, you'll see a bunch of those strategies. Booming, again, you know, where you're going straight to the final age and you're just massing a bunch of workers and command centers, and you want to try and get up all of your eco before you get into military. Not super viable most of the time. Like, your teammates will probably need you in tech level 3, and the no-rush maps in this game, like Forest, which is like Black Forest, and the Arena, I mean, you're still prone to die if you're not careful. So be very, very careful. Building another power core here as I want to show you guys some other units. Good guys wear whites. Get him! I would love for a mod of Aoe2. Oh, I didn't kill him. A mod for Aoe2 that replaces the sound effects with the ridiculously funny ones in this game. Come on, get him! Come on, get him! God, this game... Oh my god, get him! Kill him! Come on! Come on! Yeah! That's what I like to see. Good on you, fighter! You get to eat tonight! Congratulations! Got a bunch of troopers. Like in Aoe2, again, you want to follow the same general rules. It's going to take you a lot of practice to get used to the new, faster-paced gameplay and everything like that, but a couple of the things you want to follow rules-wise is if you have no idea what the hell you're doing with upgrades, just research everything. And if you have to prioritize upgrades for your melee units, get the ones that add extra range first, like macro binoculars in the troop center, which I'll show you guys in a moment. Anyone in the Twitch chat, please ask me questions about Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. I'm sure some of you have questions. I don't know what you guys are talking about right now, but I'm sure some of you guys have questions, and I'm gonna try and read that. Let me know if I miss anybody's subscription or donation or whatever. My overlay is a little bugged in Galactic Battlegrounds. It's going to take me a little bit to get that right. Looks like he could use some help again. Man, they hate Contrict this. I just realized I already had a mech factory back there. It's just not powered. If you don't have your buildings powered by a power core, like they should be within this little blue circle, then they're going to create units slower as well as research tech slower. Not everything needs a power core. Your fortresses, which are your castle-type buildings, and your command centers themselves don't actually need any power. Your houses obviously don't, but mostly everything else does. Evasive maneuvers.
Clone trooper reporting, General.
This game has the best sound effects. If only Aoe2 had this level of voice acting. This game is a really cool game. If you like Aoe2, please do check it out. Instructions in the video description. We're going to mods in the chat can post it for you. How many civs are there in this game? There are 8 civilizations. I'm going to see if I can list them all off, but I might be missing one. Okay, so let's see. Galactic Empire, Rebel Alliance, Confederacy, Republic, Royal Naboo, Trade Federation, Wookiees. I'm missing one. We have the Wookiees and the Republic. Right. Wait, no, I already listed the Republic, didn't I? The Gungans, that was the one I didn't list. The Gungans. They're Gungans in this game. The civs have dramatic differences in this game in terms of gameplay and style, so. Okay, I'll make mostly air units this game, just for fun, just to show you guys something a little bit different, something that you're not really used to seeing. More carbon guys. Yeah, the hotkeys are a bit confusing, super ice-free. I think they're actually, the default hotkeys in this game are really good. They make sense. Like, everything is, all the units are A, S, D, F, in the list. This is A, this is S, this is D. If there was an F unit here, it would be there. And then all the buildings are, in order of Q, W, E, R, it actually makes sense. They're really intuitive. I use, garbage hotkeys for most games because, frankly, I'm just used to it. But this game's hotkeys are actually legitimately good. I wish all games' hotkeys used this. There are a lot of units in this game. I mean, one thing that's interesting that you can show off is there's this thing called a power droid. It's actually a mobile power source for buildings. It's cool. Let's blow something up. Get heavy trooper. So you see these range upgrades down here? Don't forget them, guys. Would like to get a fortress. That would be nice. Keep myself safe from enemy attacks. Sound effects, though. Where are shield generators? You want a shield generator, man? Hope he will deliver. Not enough ore. No, my farms are dying. This is all a trap, an elaborate ruse by Eyewitness Chicken. He's trying to ruin my economy. Well, you succeeded, you rapscallion. Let me just buy some ore so I can show you a shield generator. Ooh, this is like my favorite song in Gauntlet Legends, dude. Holy shit. This song's my childhood. Take level 4 time. Who's attacking me? The hell? Oh, he's gone. Yeah, the AI in this game raids and stuff. It's super annoying. The AI is really good. I wish it was as dumb as the one in Aoe2. It's really dumb. And yeah, it is because it's probably because you're used to the one in Aoe2. The hotkeys in this game are really good. I agree they are weird only because they make sense. If they sucked, it would be awesome, but no. They make sense. It's very strange. Oh, tracking and targeting computers, which is like ballistics, is so important, guys. Don't forget that at the research center. If you don't know what units to build, make a lot of different types of units. Just make everything. Open the tech tree, figure out what units your civ is strong with, make those units. Make a ton of different types, don't just mass one unit. Make tons of workers, you want half the max pop of the game, so you probably want 120 workers. So yeah, make a lot of workers. Research a ton of technologies. That's what you gotta do. Research lots of techs. Oh, this map generation is kind of messed up. This is a huge lake. Really easy to wall up. Oh. You think you're safe here? Oh, here comes the TIE Fighters, though, guys. You're gonna see some TIE Fighters in action. Alright, there's my shield generator, so this is gonna give a bunch of recharging shields to my guys. A second layer of HP, as we can see. And the shields will actually regenerate, so they heal over time. It's very, very nifty. I'm gonna need a war center so I can get out some of my upgrades. I'm getting the range upgrades first. That I'm being traded with, so I will trade back some mech destroyers. These things upgrade into ATSTs. Very, very cool. I know, right? Low Blitz. Low Bits. Welcome to the Galactic Battlegrounds stream. Some of those workers are dying. I just realized that because we restored this game, we still have the same bugs from Aoe2, where these guys actually have no name. Interesting. Alright, this looks like it's actually going to be a pretty short and easy game for once. It's kind of abnormal. I do want to show you guys... Okay, yeah, so I also get, Kaminoan refits. Which, again, look at this. I mean, this is efficient. Seriously, 121 food per minute. Just out of nowhere. And it matters, and then look, I get cloning. Which we're amping up to the next level. We're getting tons of free food. It's so efficient. Okay, there's the wonders. Yeah, troop centers produce units 50% faster. You tack that on with this thing. Automated processes, it's 33% faster. You've got a recipe for an instant army, just add water. Pretty sick, man. Ooh, we've got a battle. I'd like to get in on this. Misa coming. Oh yeah, I also get better medics. Not that it really matters. Gonna make some of them Jedi dough. Like a Jedi master. Like a heavy weapons factory. God, I have so many buildings! Oh, there's my other mech factory is right. It's back here because I went for a fast tech level 3, so get some assault mechs. They're really good, they're really expensive. That's a trend in this game, is there's really good expensive units. This game's just really well balanced. It's nice. It is. I've sworn I got light armor. Oh my god, look at this, look at this. Okay, these are the 10 sheep I put in here at the start. Puts you behind at the start, yes. But I'm getting 200 food from this one animal nursery every minute, 220 food a minute, and that doesn't take up any pop. That's a lot of farms I've saved. This is 80, almost 90 food a minute, and there's only 4 nerfs in there. So if you have a lot of nerfs at the start, it's definitely a good thing, and, usually what you want to do is you want to harvest from some nerfs at the start, and you want to harvest from the nerfs at the start, and then you want to eventually put the extra ones in your animal nursery. Fighters do. You're never safe in this game. There's like air transports too, yeah. You fly over stuff, you can give your dudes shields, make them cost less. So much cool stuff. Which was the one where they only one of them has to rest after healing, after converting? Jedi Sith meditation. It's got a picture. What is that? Qui-Gon Jinn? Yep. Not bad. So yeah, I would like some more Jedi stuff. Let's move out. Let's move out. Let's move out and end this fool. Let's end Invisible Player Orange. Is this game just as laggy as Aoe2? No, I'd say this game runs a lot better than Aoe2 does. I maybe only had like one laggy game, and that's because I was playing with a guy who has a potato internet connection. He's got bacon strips for an Ethernet cable. So no, I would say this game normally runs very well, like obscenely well. It's strange. Not used to it. Another hard thing about this game is not only do the hotkeys make sense, but the game doesn't lag like shit. It's weird. It's really weird, yeah. Why would they design a game like this? It's so counterintuitive. I mean, I only play games that are really laggy and have like bad hotkeys. Ah, he's got droid ecos. Nice. Lumpy should get his range upgrades for that though. Alright, got some Jedi. Man, I got too many buildings. This has to be Control Group 5. Let's make some more Jedi. The hell? No! Why are you going this way, Mr. Cargo Hovercraft? There's no place for you. What's my favorite Aoe2 song? I forget the name of it. I think it's called Taser? Not 100% sure if it's called Taser or not. They're all of them are named super weird. It's hard for me to keep track of all this stuff. I want to make an air cruiser though. I want to show you guys what that does. Moving in! I would like to convert something. Oh wait, that's a hotkey. Ah! You're mine now. You belong to me now. Oh yeah, this Jedi mind trick is great. So, except when you're attacking, your Jedi Masters and Starfighters are invisible. It's ridiculous. Now, granted, they can be revealed by stealth detecting units and buildings, like the outpost. They call it like a sentry tower something in this game. I don't remember. Bounty hunters as well. They're a trash unit. They don't cost. You see me making some of them from my castle, fortress style thingy. They don't cost any gold, whereas like Jedi cost like $10,000. Seriously, the Jedi Masters 350 Nova. Or gold, depending on how you want to look at it. It's positively ridiculous. But for good reason, so they're countered by a trash unit. And they can be seen by those guys as well. This game is actually remarkably well balanced. It might not seem like it, but there are very hard counters to units in this game. It kinda is Xenon, kinda. I feel it. The Force will guide me. What's the hotkey for conversion? C. Why can't I convert this? Oh, do I not have the tech? I must not have the tech. Is it this thing? This thing? Most buildings and heavy units. Yeah, Masters can also apparently see some stealth detection. Okay. Wait, this thing. Get Jedi stamina. Didn't I say I was going to build an air cruiser? See, it's super OP. Where is it? Where's mine dead? Oh, he's got air cruisers. Okay. As long as he's careful where he fires those, because they can just kill everything. I'll see him fire a shot, maybe. Careful with air cruiser shots. They can kind of wipe out an entire economy, honestly. Like in one hit, it's ridiculous. Nice, nice, nice. We're doing work. The Jedis are kind of like a stronger version of a monk. They can convert things. They have ridiculous combat stats. Seriously, they're ridiculous. They can do all sorts of stuff. But really, the military in this game bears almost no resemblance to Aoe2. This game plays a lot differently. It's only the economic aspect of the game that's kind of similar. The eco aspect, very similar, but everything else, very different. Very different. So what this means is it's really easy for AoE fans to jump in I'm holding down shift if you're wondering how I'm building this stuff so fast. It's really easy for AoE fans to jump in, but it's going to take you a while to master this game, and that's how it should be. It should feel familiar enough and yet, you know, still different to keep things fresh. I mean, look how fast, look how fast these guys come out. Pretty sick. They got good stats, too.
Ready, sir. Clone order standing by.
Force is our ally. Lead the way.
6 sound effects, man. Whoa! Prez Steve was here. Sorry I missed that, man. Thank you for showing up, dude. Yeah, thanks, Prez Steve. Let me get more guys. Thank you for showing up, Prez Steve. I know Microsoft doesn't own the rights to it, but you guys should seriously somehow figure that out and remake this game. It will sell like hotcakes. So, Jedi can't heal like monks can. They can convert stuff, though, and they can do all sorts of OP ridiculousness. They die to bounty hunters, like I said. They can go invisible. They can convert buildings, heavy weapons, whatever you name it. They can convert each other. They can see invisible units, if you have the text for them. But, for healing purposes, you're gonna need medics. And medics you can actually make from tech level 1. They only cost wood, and you make them from your command center, so that's pretty cool. They only heal biological units, though, so they, like, suck for some civs, obviously. They're really good for the Gungans, because the Gungan units are all biological. Or you know. Alright, we got a death ball over here. It's the Trade Federation, man. Those droidekas! Yeah, Steve's already gone. We missed him, boys. Get him next time.
I will use the Force. Command the Force.
Any other questions about this game, guys? As we're closing this match out, doing some work. Nice. See a cannon over here. It's like trebuchets. All the units and buildings function very differently per civ. It's really cool. Like, there's really a lot of differences. And the Lombard should be really careful. I don't know if he knows this. He's like honing his own guys with artillery and air cruisers, but... Uh-oh. See a lot of air units. You know what this means? We're gonna have to convert these guys. A Jedi shows no fear. Remember that. 4 strong sounds pretty good. I would like just a teeny bit more Nova, please. 4 strong, that's a funny tech name. That would be like you upgrade the troopers and it's like, Trooper strong! It's not militia, you upgrade them to militia strong. The strong force is with this one. It's like a Yoda tech, I guess, right? Recent follower of your content on YouTube here. Hello, Bunny the Killer. First time to the stream and looking forward to Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds content for a while. Well, thank you, man. I'm really glad to hear that you were excited for this. I know I was. And it's great to see there's so many of you guys here, and the positive reception has been great so far. I hope to see more of you in the future, dude. We'll do AoE on Friday, as always. You can find my live streaming schedule on my Twitch page just by heading on over there, scrolling down a bit. We're good. Oh my god, we need some anti-air. I will use the Force, Commander. Oh yeah, we do need some anti-air. These damn rebels, man. Owning us. For some reason, my troop centers have unhotkeyed themselves. That's a paddling. those guys are going. Bring them to the front lines. Homer should be really careful where he fires that.
Share your wisdom. Of course, I can handle it. Share, I am strong. Meet the force.
Convert, convert.
My ally.
I don't know why they don't convert.
Won't be a problem.
Can you not convert flying units? I guess you can't. I haven't played this game in so long, guys. The Militia Rush, yeah. How long do you play this game consistently back in the day? I used to play it, like, every day. I was in a clan. We were really serious about this. We did, like, clan wars and stuff. Although, to be honest, this game never really had a lot of players. I mean, back then, there was really only one player on the server who was actually better than me, and frankly, eventually we just got bored of it. Once I beat everybody in the clan and I rose to the top, it was kind of boring at some point. There were just not enough players in this game, and, you know, I felt like there was a lot I couldn't learn because there just weren't enough good players out there. There just weren't enough players, but I played all the time, dude. Like, we were pretty serious, you know, we would do practice and stuff. But there just wasn't that much competition, I guess. This game never really had the big player base I think it deserves, and, you know, I'd like to change it, because if you like Aoe2, and frankly, Aoe2 is a huge viewer base, and you're gonna love this game. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, air cruisers kind of suck at hitting air units. They really do. The Force Guide. We got our anti-air here as well. Do people still play this online? As of today, they do. Now that I've streamed it, I mean, we've actually, like, got 8 times the player base. We have, like, 8 people online right now. That's crazy. I think I've maybe just, like, made the player base exist again. Hopefully, that's the hope. Oh yeah, when you're raiding, you usually want to target power cores. It's always a fun thing. Destroy the power cores, it makes it really hard for them to, you know, reinforce with their buildings. They can't make more units, basically. It's fantastic. But, you know, by the time you download this game, there should be a player base, and I do play it. And every now and then, I don't play it as much as I used to, but I might get back into it, we'll see. We'll see. I do play a lot of the comp stompers, the AI for fun. So I don't really think I'm down to really try and play this game competitively anymore. I used to. Our clan eventually moved into Aoe2, actually. So that's how I got started playing Aoe2 on, like, Boobly and GameSpy Arcade and whatnot back in the days, many years ago. Because Galactic Battlegrounds' player base was kind of dying, so our entire clan just made the transition to Aoe2, and we were pretty good. We were pretty good. That was back when I was, like, 1700 on Boobly. It's a long time ago. I don't play as often and seriously anymore as I used to. I guess my thing is I get more fun out of the game when I'm just relaxed and I'm just having fun. I think that playing it seriously just isn't as fun for me, I guess. I enjoy just, you know, screwing around and going for whatever strategy I want to go for. I have more fun that way. I would like to revive this game. There should be a lot of players for this. I know, oh my god! Holy pathing Christ. What is going on? Some kind of orgy here. Please, if I may, could you just move in the general direction? Thank you. I'm sorry about that, Terror. Not the idea. Maybe I'll play a really slow game so you guys can follow along a bit, but you can always watch again on YouTube, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Sorry, bro. At least I'm not as fast as the Viper. Oh yeah, another thing is I think you bring up a good point, is I think that playing really serious matches isn't as fun to watch. I mean, for one, I don't get to interact with you guys, because I don't get to read the Twitch chat, because I gotta focus so hard, right? And, like, it's not as fun to watch because I'm gonna be moving around non-stop. Like, you won't really be able to see what's going on, and if I was playing seriously, I could never show you what the action looked like. I couldn't do that, because I have to be basically focusing on my, you know, economy the entire time. It's not as fun. It's not as fun. I don't think it makes for as great of a viewer experience, and frankly, it's more fun for me to just relax and enjoy the game. There's some games I play more seriously, but I like to play some games for fun, too. Use the 2 bounty hunters. Use 2 BH. Nice. Conjectus should also create his computer. So yeah, normally the game runs better than this, but Godric, this is the first guy I've played with so far who has actually had, like, FPS lag. Interesting. Alright, well, we moving in. Resistance is futile. You shall be assimilated into the Republic, and then we're all gonna become evil later. Around episode 3. Oh yeah, everything blows up in this game, it's great. A res droid emote? You guys want? God, I think that Lombard has killed more of my own units than the enemy team has this game. With all of his artillery and air cruisers. We'll see. The jumping fish have shields. I certainly hope not. Now, generally, if I was playing a more serious match, I'd want to build some, like, forward troop centers and stuff, so I can just reinforce really quickly. That's one of the strengths of the Republic, but not a huge deal. Having a nerdgasm? I do that a lot, dude. I'm a huge nerd. I love games, love playing it. I mean, I could talk about games for hours. For me, I get more pleasure out of telling you guys about games and telling you what I know. I like the macro scale of things. I like learning about games, theory crafting about games, talking about games. Playing these faster games was never really my strengths. Frankly, I just don't have the reflexes, and it's just a lot of work. It's not as much fun for me. What I want to do is I want to give you guys the tools that you need to become the Viper, or whatever you want. Whatever you want to be. Become the best there ever was. I love theory crafting. That's why I love games like, I prefer games, you know, like League of Legends and Hearthstone and Dota, you know, really anything that's just constantly evolving. Because that gives me a lot more to theory craft. And why, I think my biggest strength is figuring out what's going to be, you know, good before it's good. I like to explain things. That's why I do a YouTube channel, because I love to talk. Playing isn't as fun. At least for me. I would love it, yeah, if they would remake this game, dude, but Microsoft doesn't have the rights for this game. This is owned by, like, LucasArts, which is, like, defunct now or something like that. LucasArts is dead. Ebola got him, guys. But, who knows? I mean, maybe we put enough pressure, enough petitions and stuff, maybe they will actually somehow find a way to buy the rights. I think it would sell like hotcakes. It's worth it. They should do it. I can dream! Oh, that cannon is still alive, actually.
Of course.
Did that guy just say die? For the Republic.
Your course, Commander.
You're the freaks. Alright, we're gonna get this guy. We're gonna get him. I love how cool the architecture looks in this game. It's nice. Alright, moving in, moving in. Got idle workers. It's fine. Theory crafted a mega far-fetched. Oh, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about things that are actually part of the game. That's what I like to do. Pokemon's a fun one too, because I like to design fun teams. Live by my own metagame, guys. My own rules. Yeah, we won't. But you never know, Crazy Khajiit. You never know. Maybe someone will buy the rights. Dream, right? Anti-air trooper's not really getting any use here. Right, I wish the AI would resign. Now, can I swap game speed to fast? That's locked. We must end them. There's the adorable Gungan units. There's the awesome looking cannon. See the AT-ATs, guys, those are really, really cool. The Galactic Empire gets great mechs, and the fun thing about their mechs is that their assault mech can actually shoot air units where no other assault mechs can. No mechs can shoot air. He's got a Sith Master over here. Very cool. Unlike the Jedi Master, these don't use lightsabers. They shoot lightning from their fingertips. No, I haven't Dark Dread. I don't like to spoil games before they come out. I want to experience all of that myself. I want to wait for the actual game. Push, push, push. Oh, Lumpy with your air cruisers being OP. Air cruisers is really expensive. They're like the only unit in both Aoe2 and Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds that takes more than one population, actually. It's pretty nutty. But as usual, very expensive, very easily countered. Yeah, if only the AI would just, tell it quits. Guys, I don't mean to be a downer, Mr. AI, but you might be dead. I too like to be the optimist, never give in, never surrender, but you know what this game's over. This game is so over. This game is over on 18 different levels. You guys lost, I'm sorry. Right, since you love Pokemon, which is turn-based, you also like Civ. I haven't played that much Civ, mostly because the matches take really long, and I just don't have as much free time to play Civ anymore. But yes, I think Civ is really fun. I'm more of a turn-based guy, because I don't really have the best reflexes, frankly, and, you know, too fast games will exhaust me and my asthma and allergies and whatnot, you know. It's a lot for me. I'd much rather prefer a nice, relaxing, you know, strategy game. That's why I like playing Aoe2 and Galactic Battlegrounds on like a more casual level. I used to play Galactic Battlegrounds more seriously, but I get more fun not doing it that way, I guess. The pleasure that I get from being competitive and being like, wow, I am the second best player on the server is, you know, less than I get than when I'm just screwing around, having a good time, relaxing, playing at my own pace. It's fun. It's just me now. If we could just kill the AI, that would be swell. Where art thou hiding? Saw a worker over there. I know you're hiding over there, scum. A nerf! Bring him in with the army. Right, there's some of Gray's DCs. The AI in this game never gives up. They're really good, and they'll just build back up. You leave them alone for 5 minutes, man, they're already back up. I haven't played too much Total War, but I know it's a very good game. I'm not really looking for more new games, Dark Trout, but maybe. Pretty satisfied with the ones I have now. I mean, between, like, Hearthstone, League of Legends, Age of Empires 2, occasionally Galactic Battlegrounds and stuff, I'm pretty satisfied. I mostly like Nintendo games when I'm not playing my favorite multiplayer strategy games, I guess. For me, a lot of gaming is the social aspect of it, so I usually don't play single-player games outside of various Nintendo games, because I like to play with my friends. My free time is limited, so I want to make sure that I make the most of it and either play with you guys or play with my friends. That's usually how I go. And he's resigned, good. Only Yellow is left. Yellow, I know you're hiding somewhere over here. You can't run. I pinged over here already, but no one listens to me, but I told you he's over here. That's where his stuff is. I'm not gonna have that artillery shoot at that. Just because he's just gonna blow up my own stuff. Get in there, boys! Whatever, I'll just walk. I'll walk the long way. This whole city's burning, you should call a fire department. Like a Necrolab. Nobody thinks logically in these games. God, look at the shield walls, look at this shit. You guys want to know how good shields are? You're gonna find out how good shields are. Look at this. Oh my god, Jedi are super OP. They're gonna attack with everything. Guys, when I say something's OP, by the way, it's actually not. I just, you know, they're all good in the right situations. But yeah, shield's good. Shield's real good. Look at these shield walls, are ridiculous. Look at that. This is ridiculous. Maximum firepower. One of my favorite things that the AT-AT say in this game is they won't be back for the sequel. Told you guys they were back here. I played this game long enough. I know how the AI likes to hide all of its shit in the corner. They're as annoying as a human player. A great way to learn the game, I guess, because they're very human-like. Like on hard, they do play like a pretty good rated player. Yeah, Dark Trout, I really mostly play multiplayer games, besides, like, Nintendo games. Like, I'm a huge fan of Kirby. I think Kirby is basically one of my favorite game series. Kirby, lots of fun. Ah, there's your stuff. There we go! GG, well played. Long game, but we did it, boys. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. show you a bit about how everyone's bases look. But we got, you know, my base right here. This is what the Republic's buildings look like. Yep. And you'll see a bit of the Gunkins over here. Pretty cool. Mixed with a bit of the Trade Federation architecture. Again, every civ looks very, very different. It's nice. Got a bit more Trade Federation stuff. Now we're in the Galactic Empire's base. Very cool. Very high-tech. And then, yeah, here's our armies. I love the AT-ATs. They won't be back for the sequel. Do you think the units in this game know this is a game? It's crazy. Hope I don't get copyright infringement for the music, actually. I might actually. I think I'm just going to play the other music. That's the one problem with this game. I can't use the in-game soundtrack because of copyright infringement. You get banned. I feel like if I play the Galactic Empire, I bet the music and the audio is muted on that one segment where I played the Empire, because their theme that plays when you select the civ and you start the game is the Imperial March, which I know is copyrighted. They're very annoying about that. Anyway, thank you, Robo, for constantly posting the instructions. Much appreciated. What's my opinion on Isaac? You mean like the Binding of Isaac? It's not really my type of game, man, but it's a good game. I know that. Glad to hear that you love Galactic Battlegrounds, man. Teju Jagua. I would Xenon, but people are used to hearing it all the time. I don't know about you, but I've been listening to the Aoe soundtrack for like 15 years. See ya, Sir Jaime Lannister. That's a GG. Good game, guys. We did it. Seems like Lombards are definitely this game quite well. 111 in buildings raised, yes. Had a huge army, though. 3 units turned. I guess you can't convert air units. That's good to know. Don't remember that one. Oh wow, he had a very fast tech level 3. It's crazy! But I guess, you know, the early game does definitely get slowed down by the animal nurseries. But the late game, though, I get to save so much pop on workers just by being able to, you know, get all the infinite food for free. It's great. I like it. Valuable trade-offs. Meaningful trade-offs. Sound like I work for Riot Games now. Oh, GG, well played, guys. GG, well played. Okay guys, so if you enjoyed watching this video, first of all, thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed watching this video, please do check out the rest of the stuff on my YouTube page. I got plenty of other Age of Empires 2 videos there, as well as some Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds and videos of other games. So if you enjoyed this one, you'll probably like those as well. And as always, you know, if you did like it, feel free to leave me a thumbs up. It does help me quite a bit. So anyway, guys, more content on the way. Gonna do a live stream on Friday, and you can always head on over to my Twitch page to go check out my live streaming schedule, and hope you guys have really been enjoying the Galactic Battlegrounds as a bit of a change of pace. My first match was not that great, because I ended up getting, like, slaughtered. I have no idea why I thought I could take on 2 cards. I used to be able to. I used to be that good. I'm nowhere near that good anymore, and that would take so much practice. I mean, God. As a clan, you know, we would scrim, like, every day, and I'm rusty. 2 hards is hard. AI in this game is smart. But everybody did quite well here. It's good to see people learning the game quite nicely. If you like Aoe2, guys, you'll love this game, and you can find instructions on how to download and install this game in the video description, so thank you guys. See ya, Lamborghini. Alright guys, I'll be back in a minute to go answer any last minute questions, so stick around if you would like any of your questions answered. Hopefully none of the stream gets muted, or I'm going to be really sad due to the copyrighted music and sounds in this game. We'll see. Hopefully they're nice about that. I can pray. Alright, GG guys, thank you so much for watching the stream today. I'll be back in a minute to answer any last minute questions, and as always, thank you for watching.